Where y'all from? A southerner, you think. Where yous guys from? Yous? East Coast. New York, maybe. Despite the leveling influence of television, regional differences in English still exist. In the Midwest, it's pop. On the East Coast, it's soda. In parts of the South, you ask for a cold drink. American Sign Language is no different. Regional differences in some signs do occur, but fluent signers from different parts of the country have no problem understanding each other. Most of the country uses this as the sign for hospital. But when someone from the South signs hospital like this, few fluent signers have difficulty recognizing it. Of course, repeated exposure to sign vocabulary variations and especially context make it much easier to understand regional signing differences. Another major difference is in the signing for cities. Large or well-known cities such as New York, Boston, and Atlanta all have widely recognized name signs. Smaller cities such as Kalamazoo, Poughkeepsie, and Albuquerque all have name signs that are recognized within their state or nearby states, but wouldn't necessarily be known by the deaf community in places further away. Finally, the biggest difference in signs revolves around food. The menu varies greatly from place to place. In Maine, the sign for lobster is the same as for crawfish in Louisiana, which is not to be confused with crab in Maryland. Few people in South Dakota would recognize the sign for oyster used in Louisiana, or the sign for shrimp used in Alabama. Orange in Texas looks very different from orange in Florida or California. So, if you happen to see a sign that you don't understand, maybe you're seeing a regional sign. Think about the context of the sign and don't be afraid to ask the signer what the sign means. It could be an opportunity to expand your sign vocabulary and learn a little bit about deaf culture in another part of the country. And that's our cultural moment.